The Lima community continues to keep the dream of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. alive, and during their annual breakfast, they were challenged to develop their own mark in the world.
Get your hand up and point it to your chest and say, it starts with me.
The legacy of Dr. King was not just spoken about, it was in action at the 29th Annual Memorial Breakfast. Keynote speaker Dr. Lisa Bradley is Rhodes State College's Special Assistant to the President for Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. She challenged the audience to find their own legacy in the world.
I'm hoping that the young audience today will be able to find something within themselves and say, you know what, here's the one thing that has lit a fire or a spark inside of me, just to be able then to pass it on to others, generation after generation.
Bradley says that sometimes we look for legacies out of people who hold important titles or a status, but she says before Dr. King became the iconic civil rights leader, he was a man with a dream.
If we look back at the life of Dr. Martin Luther King, he started out at being, yes, an ordinary person who was kind enough just to open his doors to let individuals come in, to be able to have a place to be able to start the activism and to be able to start this peaceful journey.
The breakfast is put on by the Sisters in Service and Sigma Mu Omega chapter of the Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. The money raised is used for scholarships. They are happy to see the community continue to support their mission of giving back and keeping Dr. King's dream alive.
Dr. King stood for so many things, and we just can't sit back and wait for things to happen. So it's great to see that people are, on a day off, coming out and being a part of the community and looking forward to hearing something positive, really giving back to the community and be unified today.
Dr. King said that everybody can be great because everybody can serve. And Lima Mayor Sharita Smith says the time is right to give back on his holiday.
So if there's anything I want people to remember is that remember the work of Dr. King, and that this day is to be a day on and not a day off.